Yeah, I think when we set out at the start of the game, I think if we ended up finishing it and playing the way that we did, we would have been very happy. Taking pretty much all of our opportunities in the field, few amazing catches from Nikki Prasad, really sort of set the tone for us, I think, and Marizan and Shika up front with the ball. I think, for us to take, I think, maybe 4 wickets in that power play really set the game up for us, which was really pleasing, considering we hadn't played as consistently for a whole game as we would have liked so far in the tournament. So, yeah, hopefully this is the start of the start of what is going to be coming from now on.
Your promotion to number 3, was it planned before the game itself or through the post?
Yeah, it was one of those ones. I had a conversation with JB, our coach, earlier on in the day to say that this is what they were thinking of doing, that sort of to try and inject a little bit of firepower and bit of intent out of that power play should we lose a wicket early on, sort of within the first 3-4 overs. So, it was sort of always going to be that way if that was the case. And I'm just really pleased that I was able to come through with it tonight and I guess for them to show that faith in me and for me to be able to I guess, give it back in a performance like that is really pleasing.
It's likely challenging for you. Were you a little bothered with what was there on the surface and now all the other top order batters trying to do?
I wasn't too bothered, to be fair. I mean, a little bit streaky at times, obviously outside edge to get me off and running, but I think that's the T20 game, and I think if you look to be nice and positive, then sometimes that luck is going to go your way. And I knew that if I went into my shell and didn't try and play my shots, then that's when I probably would have got into a bit more trouble. And to be fair, a pitch with a bit more grass and a bit more bounce makes me feel like I'm at home. So, to play on a pitch like that and to get through right to the end was really pleasing.
Did this rocket launcher on one side play a role in you being promoted so that you can have that fair contribution, or was it for other reasons?
I think it was probably likely to happen anyway, sort of just a matter of the style of play. But I think, obviously with a shorter boundary, it probably gets, I guess, the dial turned into your favour a little bit more to have a left and right hand combination out there. But in all honesty, Shafali hits sixes over cover anyway, so it doesn't really matter if there's a short or a long side. But I think, it did make a difference tonight, and I think it's something that we're probably going to look to employ potentially further on into the competition. If it's not me, then potentially someone else. So I think it's nice to know that our team is quite versatile and dynamic.
Hello, Thomas Louis. We do have competition like WPL, which is so tightly scheduled. Playing back-to-back matches in the span of 2 days helps the team get that momentum as compared to a team like Gujarat, which had 7 days last year.
Yeah, I think it can work both ways. So it's sort of, if you get on a winning roll, then that's nice. But then equally, if you lose consecutive matches, then it can have the opposite effect as well. So I think for us, the good thing is we have so much experience in our dressing room that one bad night or a few slight mis-executed overs and losing a match is not enough to sort of derail us, that we can keep that perspective. And I think with a quick turnaround, you don't have enough time to sit and dwell on your mistakes or the things that didn't quite go to plan, that you just have to keep looking forward to the next opponent. We've been able to do that, and really pleased with the way that various people have bounced back at different times with both bat and ball, and equally in the field. That we were a little bit disappointing by our own standards against UP, and it probably cost us the game in a sense. So tonight, to be able to hang on to the majority of our chances and some tricky ones as well was really pleasing.
This is a question I never imagined myself asking, but Magline has gone a bit rusty this season. So, what could be the reason behind it, and is it a little bit of a concern?
No, it's not a concern at all. I mean, she's a world-class player. the best players in the world sometimes miss out a few times, and equally it's only a couple of innings ago she scored a pretty quick fire 60 odd. So she's one of the hardest working in our team. She's at each training session and whatnot, so there's no concern from our point of view. She's the ultimate competitor and world class, so we have all the faith in her that she's got more runs left in that bat for this season for us.
Yeah. Do you have a question? Thank you.
Thank you.